Oh, I forgot to turn off the menu sounds. I'm gonna get copyrighted again. Turn that off. Hey, let's go. I love not getting copyright striked. That's honestly my favorite thing to do in life, is just not get copyright striked. Bosh, bish, bash, bosh. Let me bring that over here. I have a cup of tea. A cup of tea. How you doing, bro? Welcome in, dude. That should be... Welcome in, guys. Yes, I did the correct settings. Yes. I'm always worried I'm going to press the wrong things. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Bish, bish, bosh. Oh, it starts in 8 minutes. Yes! Let's do it. This is literally going to be jump in, see what happens, vibe with it, let it go. Need to put my boots on. Hopefully everyone's had a fantastic day, though. We'll just take that server. Why not? Just brought the dry setups very fast. Only missing Andover reverse. I presume you mean Zandvoort reverse. But firstly, happy to hear that you like the setups. Second of all, reverse for Silverstone, Austria, and Zandvoort are in the same file. So at the top left of the PDF file, it will say, like, for example, Zandvoort plus reverse, and that's what I mean. So both of them are in the same file, and the setup works for forward and back. Unless I made a spelling error and only put Zandvoort. In that case, my bad. But I don't think I did, from what I remember. Good luck, good luck. Thank you, bro. I'm very excited for F1 26, actually. To restart that whole setup process. It's the final down. Give me that. Yes. How are you? Doing good, bro? You're doing good. Thank you. You're more than welcome, dude. Thank you for trusting in me to buy the setup, you know? It means a lot. You know, people put the money, and yeah, it's a lot of trust. Yeah, I've seen the hazard lights. I think it's a cool idea. It's funny as well. That'll make for some good memes. But I think as a core, it's a really good idea. I didn't even turn my wheel on yet. I think they're only on, like, I think it's only on when, like, when the car's crashed or something. Why is the forcey back thing so light? It feels like light and dampened. Well, we might not even get a practice lap in. And now I have no forcey back. This is not good. This is not good. I love this game, but why does it have these glitches, you know? Why? Why do this to me? On cold tires, it feels so weak. Okay, copy that. This feels better now. This feels a bit better. Probably was just placebo, but... Are you going to do LMU setups? I'm not planning at the moment. Mainly because I've not raced pro on this game, so I think it would be a bit of a cheap shot. You know, it wouldn't be that right of me to start claiming to do pro setups if I've never raced pro. But if one day, I would love to race pro in this game, but if one day I do get the opportunity, then I think I would. I think I would do pro setups, but until I've earned the right to race pro, I don't want to, like, claim to be something I'm not, you know what I mean? And I think, unless you're an engineer, what I'm not, selling setups when you're not pro is... I don't know. It's like... It's trying to like say that your shoes will make you faster for a marathon without ever running a marathon. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a fake marketing. In long and short of it, I just try to be authentic. I did find the reset, I just couldn't remember what button I had it on. Oh, that's a proper corner, isn't it? Right. I start dialing the setup in. Well, it's default, it's fixed setup, but... Bit of a front right lock there. Track guides? Yeah, no, I think I can do track guides. Once I've learned the game a bit more. Again, it falls down into that whole thing of, like... If I do a track guide, I want to be someone that can have, like, a reputable opinion. Like, if I'm basically, I want to be within, like, at least 2 attempts of, like, the top guys on the game, you know? Before I do a track guide. Otherwise, again, it falls into that thing of telling people to do stuff while I'm not perfecting it myself. Oh yeah, I need to do the TC Cup. Easy flat lap treatment. It is fixed setup, yeah. Good time to join the practice session. Meant to do that. Oh, whoops. Yo, how you doing? Welcome in, guys. Hope you all had a good day. Setups aren't made by engineers in the same sense because everyone has their own. No, I get that completely, but my point is that there are very, very good like engineers on esports, right? So my philosophy, anyway, to be authentic or try to be authentic anyway, is if I'm not professional, or if someone's trying to sell setup shops, they have to be made by a professional driver or someone who's very, very, very close to that level, or an engineer. You know what I mean? Like my whole logic on it and my whole parameter is like I love running. I love running. And to be honest, if someone not doing a target time that I wanted to do for a marathon was trying to sell me marathon running shoes, I'd be a bit like, hang on a minute. You're not doing the goal that I want to achieve, so why should I, you know what I mean? Why should I entrust my money to you? That's my whole logic on it. So, I'll happily buy setups from people who I think, you know, can do faster lap times than me or have more knowledge than me. What wheelbase you got? I use Ascher Ultimate as the wheel rim, and then Simucube Sport. Oh bugger, as the wheel base. But I do want to get the Simucube 3 next year. Oh, I didn't change the brakes, did I? I'm a silly Billy. I wish it would just load in, like, with maximum brake pressure. That would be fantastic. Or you could set that up to do it. That would be great. Right, in the sense of certification. Yeah. I don't know what the question mark is for, in the sense if you're agreeing or wanting me to answer that a bit further, but I think we're on the same page, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Simucube is really, really good. For me, it was between Simucube VRS as my first picks of wheelbases. Main reason I went with Simi, though, is I think Simucube's just been around longer and has a bit better game support, especially for like the F1 game series. Like early in the game cycles, the less known wheels or the wheels that have been used for testing have a clear advantage in the feeling. Big advantage in the feeling, actually. I really like the VRS stuff, to be honest. I think they do a fantastic job. Does anyone know how much fuel I'll need for quali? I presume I can just take 4 laps. Yeah, I guess I'll just take 4.2. CPS pedals? I've probably seen them, but I've not heard of them. Like, if I saw a photo of them, I'd probably recognize them, you know? Yeah, Simucube. Yeah, Simucube is really rock solid. I really can't fault them. Like, something I'm really, really, really fortunate of is... I will lock in up in a second as well, by the way, but something I'm really fortunate of is, like, all the equipment, none of it has been sponsored actually. So everything that I can say or feel is like, you know, what I think. And something that I want to do next year, because I'm planning to move apartment in February, is set up a bit of a space that's a bit more presentable. Because this is not that presentable. That I can actually do reviews of equipment and just do it from a performance point of view. Like, how quick that wheel can make you. I can't say how quick a wheel can make you because that's a false statement. How much feeling a wheel can give you for the advantage of esports is the better way to say that. Because there's some wheels that do a good job of being, let's say, more realistic. But not every wheel does a good job of being fast, you know, and focusing on what actually matters for sim racing and the performance of the driving, you know. Right, I'm gonna lock in a bit. No, I don't use any wheel damper settings. I really dislike them. I'll explain more later. Fortunately, we have like 10 miles of straight around for the car to talk on. No, I don't like dampening. For me, it takes away the feeling of the sim. Quite useful in real cars, but for me in sim racing, it's really detrimental to the feeling I have. No idea how close I was to the apex there, because can't see it with a pillar. All I know is I was not that close. Final set was dog. That was a lot better. That was a lot better. Come on with that. We'll only be 0.1 off. A bit more to find. Come on. Ah, that third gear is so much better there. Good improvement so far. Still need to find a bit more though. Sloppy. Right, all or nothing in the final sector, I guess. Well, that's what I get for pushing too hard. Mess. Does anyone know how much fuel I had to take for the race? Because, like, yeah, I've literally just jumped into this now. Yeah. Well, I mean, considering I don't want to do this thing of like considering, but considering we just did 3 laps of practice, I'll take being 10th off. Actually, I do plan to. I just need to get my license first. No dampening. No dampening at all. I've stopped using full screen on this game, so hopefully it's not going to break me going out, but this is what I use at the moment in my Simucube settings. Of course, if I'm on F1, I use 300 degrees of rotation. But this is what I've settled on so far. If I do that, would it make it better? Yes, that makes it better. And then game effects at the bottom. Bit stuck.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I don't know if I'm overfueling the car here. Okay, 11.6 laps. We'll put 13 in just in case. Yeah, we'll leave 13 in for the first race. I haven't selected a category. Okay, I'll do that after this race, bro. Thank you.
Formation lap has started.
That's poor.
Green flag, green flag.
That's got to be illegal overtake, surely. What the flip?
That time was a 2:00.72.
I love sim racing.
Lap 1:52.40. Time 1:51.68.
It's 4. Yeah, I think if you enjoy endurance racing, Elements a good place to start.
Lap 1:51.81.
Okay, that doesn't work. am I doing? Okay, that save was nuts. Come on, we're closing in. Gonna take a mega few laps, but maybe, just maybe. Another 3 attempts on that lap. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's wrong button. Oh my god, is that what dirty air feels like? The rear had no grip there. Another few attempts. This will be final lap though. Yeah, I'm gonna need to rely on a bit of luck. Good job by him there. Right, well, P3. Happy but not happy. 1.4 extra laps of fuel. 8.2 litres too much. Middle of the stint was a bit messy. I mean, GG's to the boys though. Fair play to them, their pace was cooking. There we go. Should have a category for Twitch now. Right, pray with me the game doesn't get broken when leaving the session. I was bumpy on the curb? Yeah. I guess it's an LMP2, so... kind of is what it is, right? I think I'll grind a bit more on the fixed setup. Then we got a bit more experience in the game. You might try out these WEC weekly races. Starts at 9 PM. It's the leave server button that's broken. Oh, okay. That's really good info. Thank you. Would anyone know if this is worth doing, though? It's 2 hours, though, isn't it? That's a bit long in the tooth. It will fill up close to the event. Yeah, I just meant it more from like a driving point of view. Like, I don't really know if you get like good bonuses like on the safety rating or anything like that, because at the moment the this seems pretty good, you know. Like the level seems pretty high here. It tells you at the bottom. No, but like I don't know if there's like a boost to it. Like if you do iRacing, if you do a 24-hour race, you're basically guaranteed like max safety rating. So I don't know if it's the same here. We'll do this one again though. There's a bit more to optimize. You have... Oh, I see. Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you. It's behind your face cam, so we can't see it. Oh, I see. That does make sense. Is there any way to adjust the HUD, though, on this game? Like, on here? Because the tire wear and the relative box are behind my face cam. I don't really want to change my face cam for this game, you know what I mean? I want to keep the continuity between the streams. Left one today? Nope. We probably will do it soon, though. I'm just loving LMU and iRacing. And I'm very new to this game as well, so I'm asking a lot of questions. Not yet? Ah, that's unfortunate. Has anyone seen that, like, continuous live stream on YouTube from the old Top Gear? Like, it's honestly cinema. It's fantastic. Oh, you can change that. Okay, that's good to know. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. Bardley. Do I say your name correctly, mate? Hopefully I do. Oh, you can only go lower. Hmm. Do 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 do. Yep, lovely jubbly. Sound as a pound. Oh 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 oh. Blah, 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 blah. Right. We'll have a bit of a cup of tea. No, don't leave. Have a cup of tea. I need to get the rookie badge off. Need to get my L plates off. So what I learned from the last race is it's literally no point front tire saving. Even to some level, it's probably better to hurt front tires, because the rear tires just degrade so quickly. Like, it was insane. Like, nuts. There was a period in, like, that last race, halfway through, where I was just, like, on ice with the rear tires. Because I spent, like, the first few laps trying to tire save was not a good idea. That's cool. Yeah, on the right angle, you can nibble that curb, you know. That corner is so tight. Luckily this isn't actually qualifying. If it is, I'll be at the back. Yo, Michael. Going good, bro. Hope yours is going good as well, man. Well, subject to contracts, of course. I got confirmation that I can move apartment in February. So pretty excited for that, and to like start looking into setting up kind of a space I can do a bit more content in, like equipment reviews and blah blah blah. Getting a bit place slightly bigger. Yeah, it's slightly bigger, but just a bit better laid out for what I need. Who was that? Why would you turn in? It's not a bad day. It's... Oh, sorry. I should have I'll apologise to that person. It's Camel Day. You just shunted him? I mean, I can see both sides of the story. Where do I see the replay? I don't know. Okay, I can watch here. The thing is, like, on this situation, oh, he's not even there on here. Yeah, he's not even there. But like from my perspective, I can see both sides of the story. But yeah, I could also defend myself because it looked like he was just going to let me past because he went really, really deep and then pulled it back to the apex at the last second. Like, so I think both sides of the story are at play there. Yo, how you doing, bro? He left the service, so he is gone? Oh no! Bless him. Back to the service, do this to save memory. Do you know what? It's actually it's not a bad idea. Very good idea, actually, to be honest. Silverstone yet? I haven't. No. I really enjoyed the last race I did here, so I have a setup shop. I use for Le Mans Ultimate. I use Go Setup, so I might go download one of their setups for the ELMS one or whatever it's called, Silverstone, and do that after this race. Is it good, mate? Does it make a good race? Those setups is really good for prototype. Lovely. I like to hear that. Wait, does this count as a prototype? Yes, yes, I haven't wasted my money. Now that is what we like to hear. I mean, I'm getting blue fires for an LMP3 car. I very briefly tried them on iRacing. They felt good there as well. And 95% depending on driving style. That's pretty cool though, I like that. It's so hard to get. Drive? Yeah, I bet. I can't wait until I get the license rank. Corner is such an arse. Will you do 24 hours at a mall? I would love to. I'd love to. Well, I had 8 litres too much last time. Hopefully my mic didn't pick that up. If it did, my apologies. Yeah, I'd say Paul Ricard is good in terms of racing battles. It's a very underrated track in my opinion. Overhated. I think overhated. Genuinely, by the way. If you just put grass and gravel either sides of the white line here, it would be an absolute... It would be up there with Suzuka. Like, this track would be as good as Suzuka if you put grass and gravel either side of the white lines. It was, yeah. Yeah, was this exact layout? Yeah, it was a great race in 2021 here. Right, quality. Let me just double check my brakes. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Let me keep it. Oh, it's looking tricky. No! Fuck. Okay, we backed off there. Luckily we kept the lap. Oh, it's my best lap on this game yet. I'm a lap too short on fuel though. I just pray that won't cost me pole. Yeah, we're a lap too short on fuel. Come on. I'm running, at the moment, 49.6 to the front. In the race, I change it a bit higher to 50.1. So we had 13 laps last time. I think we'll go 12.5 just to be safe. I really don't want to mess up fuel and be out of quality all the way out of the race. Ah, it's easy to do my best lap on this game thus far. Man, this guy's so good. Yeah, how you doing, Shanzi? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Yopping away. Do what you get to get that track limits, but cut a bit less. The line is good. Oh, copy. You can extend the chicane under braking on the flat. Yeah, I've tried that a bit before, but I'm a bit like, I just feel a bit loosey-goosey with the track limit, with the rear, you know? Because at the moment, I'm feeling like I prefer to, like, send the car in and then use more inside curbing. Do you see what I mean? So the inside curbing is always going to unsettle the car a little bit. And I prefer to take the unsettling from more inside curbing more than the entry curbing. Do you see what I mean? And go first on the exit. Really? Do you mean like the chicane on the back straight there to go first? I'm trying to think where I use second, where you might be suggesting that.
Teams and drivers go to
Also,
for a race
how much
start.
fuel? How much fuel do I put in, man? Initial braking application. Okay, I'll give the right-hand curb. Is that right-hand curb on entry? Or right-hand curb at the big one on the right-hander? 69 litres? Are you just saying that, my friend? Are you just saying that? Oh, long left. The next corner. Here.
Formation lap has started.
Almost sped. It's a bit rubbish at poles on the outside here. Just into the second, copy that. How many languages do you speak? One. And swear words in multiple languages. So if we're speaking swear words, about 8. Where is the P2 car, man? There he is.
Green flag, green flag.
Man, that first sector was such a good battle. PC specs in the YouTube description of the stream. I'm always torn on these first laps between tyre saving here or not.
Lap 159.27.
What kind of answer is that? I think your stream is quite far behind, bro. So I gave the answer quite a long time ago. Nah, I don't like first gear there.
Lap 151.94.
What am I doing? I'm having a serious skill issue there. Okay, saturating the front is not that good of idea. What's a plat driver? I guess that means platinum? I guess that's good. Because he is rapid, man. Game does such a good job of recreating grip at like low speed. I was watching the yellow flag too much. I need to turn my mini-map back on. This is not going to be good. How are you doing, Katie? Have you had a good day? Probably should have waited there. Probably cost me more time.
That time was a 1:53.21. But that was sketchy. Lovely jubbly. I haven't tried a team event, no. I want to. But haven't been on the game long enough, to be honest. Simply lovely indeed. Hey Brennan, would you classify this as an actual sim? I the thing is about that kind of thing, right, is I'm ultimately trying to presume what it's like to drive a LMP2 car. What I've never done. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, do I think it's a really good how I imagine it's like to drive an LMP2 car, I think it's really good. I think maybe out of all sims I've driven, it does the best job at generating low end grip. Like in hairpins, the car is so sketchy. Like it does a really good job of that. So in general, I've never driven an LMP2 car, so I don't know how good of a sim it is, let's say. But how I imagine it's like to drive an LMP2 car, I think it does a really good job. I'll complete 250 laps in online mode. Thank you, game.
Would you say it does a better job at simulating real life compared to F1?
Yes. By a million, trillion, billion, willion, billion, gillion, trillion, million years. That's 54 minutes. Mm. Mm.
Fuck.
I went down the wrong hole.
Not ideal.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, the steering lock on F1 is quite realistic.
Oh my god. Right, let me go get this set up. Do, 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 do. Right, let me just double check. Good. I am not going to leak my browser.
Do the weekly race? Do you want to add, like, please and some manners to that statement? Like,
This is the one thing that I really dislike about streaming. Like, I really dislike it when people just come in and be like, do this. And I'm like, I'm not your dog. Silverstone. I need to install the files to where again? Copy all of those. Is it in documents I put? I think it's in documents. No, it must not be. No, I guess it's actually in the files of the PC, in it.
it's in your games root folder. Appreciate that, bro. Llama Ultimate. And then it's in user data, player, settings. There we go. Silverstone. Nice. I don't have to restart the game, do I? It should just be there, if I'm right in thinking. Bro had everything figured out. Jesus. Appreciate you, man. I'm doing good, thank you, Toy. Hope you're doing good as well, bro.
There's a refresh button in game. Real. That is honestly sensational. I guess I can't actually get into a practice server, can I? Right now. I guess like the server only opens at like a certain point.
You have 3.5k hours? Man, cooking. How long has the game been out, though?
It only came out this year, didn't it? Or was it last year?
real. That's why I only streamed. Oh, bless you, mate.
Was this ERMS or WEC spec? I think it was ERMS, wasn't it? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Esports. Oh, get me signed up for that. Yeah, man. Was it ERMS spec? Yes, ERMS. Okay, cool. Good for you, man. That's hilarious. I don't want to upgrade. Are you kidding me? I don't own the track. If I saw it correctly. Wait. If I did see it correctly though, I can subscribe to this and I would get all the tracks, right? Yeah, I would. If I do this, then I would get all the tracks. Surely. Because it says LMU DLC. Man, I regret buying so much of the DLC already then. Yeah, I think I just have to buy it. Because, like... Well, make sure I'm not leaking my stuff. Come on, let me get it, please. Yeah, I wish, Ethan. I wish. I can't make an account right now. Le Mans virtual qualifiers. Really? That could be interesting. Is that like a team race? Or can you like do it individually? I need to find a team. Like, can the teams change their lineup close to the time? Or is it like locked in that is your qualification? I think they can. Copy that. Well, I think that would be cracking either way. I think that'd be cool. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I would either do it solo, or the way I would look at it is I either would do it solo, or try to do it with a team that I could like do well with, i.e., try to win it. Right, I'm trying to get this DLC loaded, but they don't want to take my money, apparently. You, Lucas, Freddie, Yano, and Thomas. Honestly, if you can convince Freddie, Yano, and Thomas to be on the same team and going for the same result together, I would be in awe. It actually might be easier. It might actually be easier to get people on Twitter to get along. Like, it might actually be. Well, I think we might have to do another Paul Ricard, to be honest. Because I can't get the DLC. And I want to subscribe to the Race Pro thing, so I don't want to buy the DLC, because if I subscribe to the Race Pro thing, I'm going to get the DLC anyway. So I don't really see a much point in buying the DLC individually. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Well, hopefully you know what I mean. If you don't, that's what I mean. Let's try it on this. Microsoft Edge is finally getting used for the first time in humanity. Bing. God, this is slower than I am. Copy that, bro. Pro is only worth it if you play LMS2. I think this whole site is a bit bugged at the moment. Trying to do it on my PC. Do myself out and hit me up if you find a team. Appreciate you, bro. I will do. If you only pay LMU, it's cheaper to get the DLC. Good shout. Yeah, this whole website's bugged. Yeah, I might not do it today. Well, on the stream anyway. I probably will do it later on my phone or something, but I don't think I'll have enough time to get it set up, you know. I have no idea how they're doing a second of that faster, though. Like, that is genuinely nuts. I don't know if that's just because they're, you know, putting new tires on at the end or something. Like, but I have no idea how they're doing that. Alright, we're just gonna let this timer go down for a little bit. How do I find my thing? Oh, there we go. You must obtain the good driver badge before you can change which badge is displayed on your profile. Roger that. Anyone know how I get the good driver badge? Oh, because I haven't done 10 races yet, it doesn't have a reference, I guess. So where can I see if... Oh, I see. Wait. So where can I see if someone's a platinum driver here? Like, I just don't get where you see it. Don't want to go there. Purgatory. Maybe, probably. I'll be live. I don't want to make promises though. But probably I will be. Is it that thing? Hopefully no one heard that, because that was probably quite annoying. Yo, John. Hey, Mom. Pleasure to meet you. Virtually. Or whatever the kids say these days. Oh! So you're in this race as well. So basically, I need to absolutely send it into the side of you at lap 1. Uh-oh. do, 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 do. Oh, that sounded awesome, that car.
What the hell?
I don't know if I take an extra lap of fuel or not. For quaddy.
How many laps are you taking, Jam?
Because, like, I can get in it. I did 4.4 last time, and I could have got one more lap in, but I left the pit lane instantly. But I just don't know if it's worth the tyre work. No idea. Use. This guy's message is amazing. Oh, that's hilarious. Wait, I'm going to check my brakes just to be sure. Oh, I was on 99. That's hilarious, man. You even more clueless. We'll make a great team, man. Oh, bugger, bugger, bugger. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on.
I'm happy with that.
Bit of a slippy in the first sector, but the rest was alright.
I can't believe turn 2 can be flat.
No, I can't believe you, my man. If I do like 2 kilometers an hour on the first apex, then I believe you. Apart from that, I might just have a skill issue.
GG, man.
Man, when I saw your second lap, I was like, ah, okay. He's cooking.
Be fair.
With a gamepad, that is insane, though. Ah, this guy's very kind.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Ah, bless him. Ah, these guys are legends. Oh, bless him. Oh, I'm gonna miss the start.
Formation lap has started.
If you wanna be my lover, then you gotta get with my friends. Loving me ain't easy, that's the way it ends. If you wanna be my lover, then you gotta get with my friends.
Green flag, green flag.
livery are you using? One of the stock ones, bro. I'm honestly not sure. Maybe I can look on the straight. Give me a second. This one. I don't know if that was any help to you. Let's lock back in. Oh no, bless. Oh, that's a shame. That was looking to be like a really good battle. I did the same mistake before. Thank you. Safety car. Yeah, no chance, mate. That's funny though. Man, I need to focus again. What am I doing? So stupid. Oh, that's not ideal. about to say, bro. Lovely jubbly. Felt a bit better on my tyre wear there. Yeah, I forgot to map it. I realized halfway through, like, I started going through my wiper settings instead of the flash button. I was like, oh, didn't need to do that. Mate, I felt really bad for you because it also was going to be such a good battle, I reckon. Mate, the Dirty S is so sketchy. Like, you start sliding the rear gets the deg. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's really tough. The only thing I wish this game had, I don't know if it's copyrighted by iRacing, but it is very satisfying. It's very, very, very satisfying to see, like, your points go up. It looked like you're turning on off. Yeah, no, I did. I was just because I couldn't find the flash button. But yeah, like that's the only thing this game is missing, in my opinion. Is like, it just, you know, it could be a little bit more satisfying in the way that like the after race thing is. But that's a very very small. That's a very very small criticism, you know. Oh, Weasley. Yeah, I see him from the chat now. Yeah. But it's hidden. Yeah, I wonder if there is like. I wonder if there's like a copyright that iRacing has on it or something. Nice, man. That'd be awesome. Right, I'm gonna call it a day on today's stream. Because I don't have the Silverstone track, and I don't want to do 3 times of the same circuit. With a baller card. So we're gonna find someone to raid and go show some love to. Oh, drop my glove. Let's find someone on the Ultimate. Vertigo. As in the fear of heights, or the streamer? I can't find Vertigo. We'll do David John Gibson.
That's Oh, okay.
That's an interesting chair.
Reload issue. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a very interesting chair. I don't know what make that is. Motor drive. I haven't tried the hypercar yet. I'm just waiting to get my license for the hypercar. But then once I do get it, I think I'll enjoy it quite a lot. But honestly, this LMP2 is so good, man. It is so good. Like, it is just... I don't know how it is on open setup, but with fixed setup, when you're not like exploiting the handling model of the game, it is so good. It is a really nice experience. So everyone, I'm gonna end the streams. Catch you whenever. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to driving with you again. But yeah, I'm gonna end thy streams. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone. I might be live tomorrow. I might not. I don't want to make any promises just yet. But yeah, I really do appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out, and having some banter together. So yeah, really appreciate you spending your time. Because time is always valuable in life. But yeah, really appreciate everyone, and yeah, catch you a lot later. If you're on Twitch, be sure to go give some John some loving. Seems like a cool guy. Got a cool haircut at least. And yeah, I'm off to finish the rest of my garlic bread from earlier, and I very much look forward to it. So everyone, catch you later. Ciao everyone. Bye. And we're going to end the YouTube stream as well. Everyone on YouTube, thank you so much, and I'll catch you a lot later. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. And everyone on TikTok and Kick, I think, as well.